Have you ever met someone where, from that moment on, they completely changed your life? 6 years ago, someone shared his story with me, and that made a huge impact in the way I saw myself and the world. I was living a life most people would call the American dream. I had immigrated from Africa a few years prior. I worked hard, earned 2 degrees, had a high-paying job, and was in a good relationship. There was just one problem. I was miserable. I had an empty feeling inside, going through life without purpose. Like a zombie, I just kept clocking in and out of work every day, only to come alive after 5. I asked myself, is this it? I sacrificed a lot to be here. I moved away from family, from friends. I missed special moments like birthdays. And for what? To feel like this? I didn't know how to move forward, but I knew that standing still was too painful. So one day, I quit my job. No savings, no plan B, just a hope that there's something for me. Soon afterwards, at a retreat, I heard Joe Vitale, who was featured in the movie The Secret, share his story. He had a typical rags to riches story, coming from homelessness to now living the life of the rich and famous. But what caught my ear was his love for books. That even while homeless, he would go to the local library and read books. Book after book. He had a thirst, a hunger for knowledge, and this really connected with me. Even while he was talking, I just kept nodding my head and inside saying, yes, yes, I feel that same way too. I later learned that he's written more than 50 books. And in a flash, I realized I had some books within me too. That I was a writer who just didn't have a book yet. 3 months from hearing his story, I completed my first book, and it was the most fulfilling accomplishment that I had had. I never knew I could write a book, let alone in 3 months. It opened my mind to a world of possibilities. And so I kept writing on. Then one day, someone shared a piece of wisdom with me. If you can achieve a goal by yourself, then you're simply not thinking big enough. That stuck with me. It's when I realized writing a book is impactful, but helping others write their books, wow, that'll make 10 times the impact. And so, that's what I do now. I help coaches who want to share their knowledge and expertise through a book so they can build authority in their field. They can share their own message of empowerment. If Joe Vitale had kept his story to himself, I wouldn't be here now. If he hadn't inspired me, none of my clients would have their books making a difference either. Have the courage to share your story, because you never know whose life you may impact. Thank you.